Hello, my friends. Welcome back in my YouTube channel. And for today, we have a new topic, memory. So, of course, we all have memories. Some are good memories, others are bad memories, and we all have like a deep possession in our heart for these good memories. So, for today, we will learn how to speak about them in English. We will learn together some new vocab, idioms, expressions, so we can use them while talking about our memories. So, if you are interested, keep watching. So, let me start by these two questions. First, do you have a good memory or you are forgetful? What are your techniques to improve your memory if you are a forgetful one like me? So, take a moment to think about yourself, about your abilities to remember things. Write down your answers and compare them to my answers. So, for me, I can say I have a bad memory because I am a forgetful person. And my techniques to improve my memory involves having good sleep before working or studying. Avoid drinking any caffeine at night. I also practice a lot before I do something. For example, if I'm going to give a presentation, so I prepare well, then I practice what I am going to say. So this actually helps me to remember well and to look more confident. So think of your own ones, your own techniques. Feel free to search for ways to improve your memory. Um, some people love singing new information so they can remember it well. Others like visuals, uh, like watching movies, for example, for learning something. So all of them can really help you to get uh, a good memory. Of course, you have also to stick to a healthy lifestyle to get food with enrich in good ingredients like different my vitamins. They are all important to keep your memory good. Now let's see how can we express our ability to remember well through different expressions. We have an anecdote for a person talking about his childhood superpower. Um, and I need you to read it. Pause the video, take your time, read it well, and highlight all the expressions, vocabulary, idioms related to our topic. So here I highlighted have a good memory, learn things by heart, perfect recall, particular memory stands out, my short-term memory, and become ingrained in my long-term memory. So you can use them in a meaningful way when you talk about your good memory. For example, I used to believe that having a good memory was like a superpower. My grandmother often marveled at my ability to learn things by heart. So, to learn something by heart means you are able to remember it well, its details, and you can use it later on in the future. One day you will thank your perfect recall for getting you through life's toughest tests. So perfect recall also your ability to remember well. Our one particular memory stands out. It means uh, a very special memory. You can remember it well. You can like it holds special place in your heart. For example, my university, my graduation ceremony, university graduation ceremony memory, actually it stands out because it's a special, special time. It's special memory for me. It's unique. It wouldn't be repeated later. So it's very different. So it can stand out. I can remember it very well. Actually, a forgetful person like me will rely on his short term memory. So, your short term memory is the part of your brain that can remember things happened from very short time. For example, now I can remember well that I have of my days off. I am at holiday now because it is something happened so near. Uh, it's not from so long time, so I can remember it well. I can also remember what I got at my breakfast. So they are all related to your short-term memory. And on the other hand, we have the long-term memory. So the long-term memory is your ability to remember this thing after very long time. For example, after 6 years, I can remember my graduation ceremony. But why I can remember it? Because it becomes ingrained in my long-term memory. Perfect. Let's get to the second part. So here we have vivid childhood memories. It's highlighted. So vivid childhood memories is another way of saying I can remember well my childhood memories. Okay, so vivid, it's like it's full of life. Okay, when I call something is vivid, it means it's full of life. You can remember every single detail at that time. So I can say I've got vivid university memories. Okay, because I can remember well everything happened during my university years. Okay, flashed through my mind. Let's highlight it. Also flashed through my mind, it means you can remember it very well. You can say that a flash of your phone or the torch, you can it can it's very strong, you know, you can see it very clear. So flash here gives me this impression this sense of strong memory. So that was all regarding our anecdote and our terms that we can use while describing our memory. Okay, so we have here perfect recall, long-term memory, short-term memory, childhood memories. Um, okay, so here we have perfect recall and childhood memories. You can see there is no hyphen. On the contrary, we have long-term memory, short-term memory, or hyphened. So why this happened? Basically, this because perfect, okay, we can get it out, okay, and say I definitely don't have recall. I don't recall when it comes to remembering appointments. So it wouldn't create any kind of misunderstanding, okay? So when I can remove, okay, the adjective, okay, and this wouldn't affect the whole meaning of my sentence, so I don't need to put a hyphen. On the contrary, if it would affect the meaning, so I need to put a hyphen in between. Like here, my long-term memory. So if I said my long memory, would you understand? Mm, exactly, you wouldn't understand. If I said my term memory, also you wouldn't understand. Becomes meaninglessness. Perfect. So let's write it here, the difference. Okay, so what do we call this kind of adjective? Actually, we call it compound adjectives. So, for compound adjectives, we use more than one word to describe a noun. Like here, we have long and term to describe memory. We have here short and term to describe memory. Okay. Also, we have a child and hood to describe memories. Perfect. So they are compound adjectives. Let's move to some common idioms we need for talking about memory. First idiom, we have refresh someone's memory. And this idiom means to remind someone of something they have forgotten. For example, the sunset scene can refresh my memory about summer vacation. So, to refresh someone's memory or to refresh your memory, it means to make you remember something. Like here, the sunset scene can refresh your memory about summer days, about family gatherings, about uh, the the vacation, about relaxation, about happiness. So such something makes this happen. All of them happen. If my memory serves me correctly, this idiom is very important when we want to say we are not sure about something, we can't remember it well. So if you are a forgetful person like me, you will need to use it. You will need to use it in your speaking because you want the other not to rely on what you are saying because you are not sure about it. So if my memory serves me correctly, she is the cousin of my closest friend. So we can say she is not sure about it. Either uh, this girl is her cousin's closest friend, or is she his final his wife or girlfriend? We don't know. Last idiom, which is very, very common, especially for our parents, they usually say it in one ear and out the other. So, this idiom actually is used when you are talking to someone and he's not paying attention to what you are saying. You want to say he is ignoring you, he he's not focusing on what you are saying. So, maybe he is disobeying you. Maybe he's not paying any attention to what you are saying. So, in one ear and out the other, let's see how can we use it. I won't talk to him anymore. He never listens to me. It goes in one ear and out the other. So, we can say this um, phrase is said by a mother. Okay, she's talking about her son who's not paying attention to what she's saying. Her son is Jack. He wants to travel uh, to see the world, to meet new people. Uh, However, his mom, she's telling him, don't go, don't travel. I want you to be by my side. Uh, I'm afraid that something wrong happens or um she's afraid she's worried about him. So however Jack went for this travel and he did what he wants. Actually, her saying or her words go in one ear and out the other. See some common verbs we can use when we talk about our memories. Of course, we know all the very basic verb, remember. And the opposite is to forget. And second one is to remind, to make someone else remember something. And of course we need for remind to have a object pronoun. So for example, I always remind my mom, or I always remind her to clean my room. So remind, okay, always followed by object pronoun. Recall, it's like to remember. Okay, and recall can be a noun and a verb. For example, she has got a perfect recall. So here recall is a noun. Okay. However, if I said she can recall her graduation memory, it means she can remember. So here it's a verb. So it can be a verb or noun. Recollect also means to remember. Okay, and it's a verb. Evocate, and the adjective form is evocative. Evocate, it's something that make you remember something else. For example, I can see romantic movies and songs are evocative of feelings of love and marriage, happiness. So they make me, okay, feel these feelings, remember these feelings. So they are evocative. And we can say they evocate, okay, they evocate feelings of love and marriage.